Okay, Timothy with TWL Roofing and Construction. I want to go over some of the products that we're going to be using on the convenience store today to seal it up and prevent the water from seeping in. Of course, we've got the brush here. I've got some special formula, which I can't let you know the secret of that. No, I'm just kidding. It's a little bit of water, dishwashing soap, and vinegar. We've got the Purple Power. There's a grease trap over there that I need to see where the water might be leaking, so if we run across any grease, this stuff will break it down, clean it up real good. Okay, now this stuff is really good. This is 100% waterproof. It's caulking for metal. As you can see, this caulking that's on here now, one of the problems if they're getting a water leak is because this caulking here, it's all cracked. It's not any good. And then another reason that they had a water leak too is whenever they applied this stuff here, they didn't get the surface clean. You can see there's dirt underneath the surface here where they tried to apply it before. So getting, some water leaking into the bathroom area. Vinegar. Okay, it's very important. When you're working with metal, you've got to clean the roof with vinegar. Okay, what that does, it just gets a real clean surface, so your caulking or whatever, your paint, whatever you're going to put on there is going to adhere to the surface really well. Okay, now another product that we're going to be using is the Henry Silicone Tropical Cool Roof White Coating. It's 100% waterproof. Now this stuff works great for sealing up roofs. It has a lifetime warranty, guarantee. And let's go over some of the problems that we have up here. And this is one of the #1 problems. I'm going to have to talk a little bit loud probably in some of these areas. But it looks like they use two different kinds of caulking, but if you take a closer look at this caulking, it's cracked. It doesn't make a good seal. So you've also got some screws coming up into the sidewall here. There's just a lot of different penetrations on this metal where the roof could be leaking, seeping water, because these metal screws, they come with a rubber grommet, which is good, but after time they start to crack. So just briefly go through the roof. I'm not probably going to be able to go over the whole thing, but I'll try to. So you've got different penetrations right here that are going into the roof system. Stuff like this right here. You can see where it's just dirty right here. I don't know if this is leaking for sure, but we'll do a touch up on just about everything we can find today. But definitely where you get your water leaking is through these protrusions. Okay, so here's another problem here too. Looks like they had some kind of cover over this, but it came loose, so we'll see what we can do about that. On the roof itself, there's different little areas that are leaking. So if you take a closer look, a lot of these screws, it looks like they caulked them in, but they didn't really seal them up very good. We'll go through there and do a touch up on all those. Yesterday when I was up here, I found a few areas too where there were some screws that broke off. So right here they attached a screw in the metal on the low side, so when the water hits right here, there's no rubber grommet or anything to protect that, so we'll seal that up as well. It's going to be a pretty extensive job here. See, they sealed some of these bolts over here. Okay, we're going to seal them all the way down the row here, get a good coating on them. Okay, and then on the grease trap here, yesterday when I was up here, and I want to be careful when I get around this area, it looks like they're getting some kind of water right here, but I can't really be for sure what this is, but I do know that water doesn't mix with grease. So I'm going to try to clean this area off and take a closer look at it. Plus, you've got some areas right here where, you know, water could be seeping into this as well. So this is a, you know, just another protrusion in the roof. So first thing we want to do is just to go through and clean everything, but looks like right here the water's just running right underneath that stuff. So try to get it fixed up. And this is the other wall here that they're having some leaks. So this roof does have a little bit of a slope to it. It starts there and then it drains down. It's not completely flat, which is good. This caulking here is not as bad as the other side, but we're still going to do a touch-up on it to make sure. Okay, that's about it for right now. Gotta get to work.